We're doing something a little different today. Are you excited? Get excited. First of all, if you are already subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much. If you're not, what are you waiting for? Hit that button. I've got all things basketball, specifically card collecting, with a few other fun videos thrown in. But yeah, I've been doing this for over a year now, and I decided, since you're on YouTube right now, and I watch a lot of YouTube, why don't I share with you my top 10 favorite sports card collecting channels that I watch most often. So if you have not heard of these channels, I will link them in the description below. Check them out. Let's get started. Number 10. My husband actually introduced me to this channel, Broke Box Breakers. That is a tongue twister. You have no idea how many edits I had to do to get that right. But I love this channel because it's a couple of guys, sometimes three, I think. They've got a camera, they've got a simple table, and they've got boxes of cards that they open. It is simplified, There's no big fireworks or fancy things, and they pull some really awesome cards. So if you haven't heard of them, like I said, check them out. Number 9. There are a few reasons why I love this card collector, Mama Breaks. Number 1, she's another female in this industry. I know we're few and far between. It seems that way sometimes, right? But we're here, we have voices, we love sports, and we love collecting cards. But another reason is I love her shorts, right? She will be in a local card store and she'll find that box and she gets so giddy and excited. I've had those moments too, so I can totally relate to her. Number 8. Dan the Card Man used to be a hit or miss for me. He is very vocal, he is very passionate about this industry, but I do love the content he's been putting out more recently. He is fact-finding, he is double-checking on things that happen, like the big scandal on Whatnot recently. I'm sure you've heard of that. Yeah. PSA scandal, lots of scandals. But he also talks news, what's happening in the industry. And because of his fact-finding, yeah, I respect the guy. Number 7. Card Collector 2 is actually one of the first YouTube channels that I found and I started watching before I even started my own YouTube here. He's got pretty exciting box breaks. Him and someone else coming up, I'll mention that as well when the time comes. But they invest a lot of money into boxes that I personally cannot afford, so I love watching them being opened by someone who can afford them. If you can relate to me, leave a comment down below. But hashtag goals, right? I also love his story and how he shows us his shop and he visits places too. I think he's the one that visited Leaf. I think that's how I originally found him. Yeah. Number 6. If you have ever searched card collector on YouTube, I am sure you know Pac-Man. He was another one of those first channels that I originally found on YouTube a couple years ago. But he made number 6. I'm sure there are plenty of you out there that are like, why isn't he number 1? Again, I love the boxes that he breaks because I can't afford them. I want to see them. He made the list, honestly, middle of the row, mainly because of what he finds at his local Walmart. Now, I recently moved from Florida over here to Oregon. These stores don't carry cards inside. Walmart, Target, gosh, there are others. The Fred Meyer does, but they are locked away in a cage and there's not a big selection. I think Barnes & Noble does as well, but they're behind the counter. Again, not a big selection. So I like to see what he's able to find in his local market. And again, those really expensive boxes where the price tag has a comma in it that I'm not buying anytime soon. So I do love his channel. I love the cards he pulls, and we will leave it at that. Number 5. This is another channel that my husband introduced me to, Sky B Cards. I really enjoy watching him go to his local grocery stores and Targets and other, the big box retailers and finding boxes that I would buy. Like, I think he's on more of my level as far as affordability goes. But very simple, just like number 10. He's got, the little video sometimes of him going into the store. He has the table, he opens the cards, talks about his life a little bit, so you really feel like you're getting to know him. I enjoy that. Number 4. I found this channel almost as soon as I had created my own because he was brand new as well. Time to Rip, I think he's located in Hawaii. If I'm wrong, I'll put it around here somewhere. But he finds very interesting cards on eBay. He has custom card stands made. Again, really personalizes his videos so you can get to know him. And he's got this little underground following of viewers that just absolutely love the man. But because we started at the same time and we comment on each other's videos back and forth, I feel like I'm starting to get to know him. So highly recommend his channel. Number 3. I will admit, the very first time I came across Run Good Life, I was like, who the heck is this man and what does he think he is doing on this channel? He was a very acquired taste, but the more I watch him, the more I really do enjoy him. Now, I don't watch a lot of I think he's getting into like the WWE cards right now. He does multi-sport, right? But I do watch his basketball videos, and he's grown tremendously over the last year and a half that I've been watching him. So congratulations, Run Good Life. Number 2. Number 1 and number 2, it was almost a tie. So I chose number 2 because I comment less on his videos, but not by much. Sage the Collector is awesome. I know some people don't like his dry humor. I do, right? And this is my top 10. So he made number 2. He's actually what inspired the recent videos I've been doing where it's top down on my mat so I can show you the cards. I tried that because of him. But what I also love about Sage is that he talks about his love for the Bulls and how he collects the Bulls, and he shows his PC cards that he picked up recently. It's similar to what I do, right? With my Collects Mail Day videos where I show you the Magic cards that I've picked up, and I talk about the Orlando Magic a lot because I'm a huge fan, so I can relate to him in that way. Number 1. I really, really enjoy Bob the Card Collector. So he made number 1 in today's top 10. Insert confetti here. Just like with Sage collecting the Bulls, Bob collects Luka from the previous Mavericks, now Lakers. Again, this was a really big thing that happened 2 days ago as of the date of this recording. And Bob put a video out there, like his first reaction to the trade, and it was so raw. I really respected it. I loved it. But other than that, with the rest of his videos, he just has this, I don't know, this characteristic that I really like. He is true. He is himself. He's friendly, and his content is pretty amazing. So thank you very much for checking out my top 10 today. I really appreciate it. If there's someone you think should have made the list, let me know in the comments so I can check out their channel as well. But until next time, guys, happy collecting.